Hello everyone, the chart guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders, we narrowed down what the most sought after information was, and we created this course, Entry and Exit Strategies. It's over 5 hours in length, and we go over different signals that the charts tell us for when to buy and when to sell. If you are the kind of trader that is still looking at charts and not realizing what it is trying to tell you, still feeling a little bit overwhelmed, this course is designed to alleviate that uncertainty. So the course outline, we're going to go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, recognizing the different indicators signaling bullish and bearish entries, being able to identify support and resistance levels, poor entries where traders make mistakes and how to avoid them, exit target, knowing where to sell your positions, where to place stop losses to keep those losses minimal, my personal preparations, how I get ready for the trading day, and then piecing it all together, looking back at everything we just learned and applying it to the real world. As a bonus, we'll also look at an intro to finding entries and exits with patterns, and you'll recognize these patterns on all kinds of time frames throughout the stock world, so certainly beneficial to be able to trade off of those as well. So we hope you will check out this course, and again, we feel it will build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge that experience will build off of and send you on the right direction to making more profitable trades. Checking in on Apple, a bearish reversal inverted hammer, almost a bearish reversal gravestone doji formed today with a big upper wick of profit taking. But all in all, the bulls held up really well considering all the weakness we saw in the market on the sell-off to the Fed news. So we're still above the upper Bollinger Band, still in breakout mode. 114.92 is that level. And we'll look on the 5-minute chart here in just a moment and see the bulls defend that level time and time again today. So the upper Bollinger Band, need to update that at the open. It's going to be in the low 115s. And the bulls ideally want to continue the higher low, higher high pattern. But if we do see a red day and a loss of the upper Bollinger Band, it will be a confirmation candlestick confirming the bearish reversal. So 116.20 is resistance. There's a gap to fill at 116.71. Weekly time frame still very strong. Not much of an upper wick at all there. And a really healthy continuation candlestick on the weekly time frame. So all things considered, Apple bulls are pleased with the way the day went, especially looking at some of the other names in the sector and some of the other names in the market. And let's now look at the 5-minute time frame. All that volatility today. Big bull candlestick to start the day. We did consolidate. We bounced off the 100 period 5-minute support. Tightening channel, little bull break, and then when the Fed occurred, we saw a big dump. So the low of the day, 114.98. Then we dumped down to 115.05. We bounced and formed a lower high, pulled back, 115.04. Still defending that same level. Another bounce, and we did get a little higher high over the last bounce. And then one last sell-off at the end of the day, 115.07. So very clearly, the bulls are defending that 115 psychological level. And if we break that level tomorrow, we will anticipate the potential for that bearish reversal confirmation candlestick. Looking at the hourly time frame, back and forth with the 20-period moving average today, and it ended the day as resistance. So there is a long way down to the next support. The hourly support will be in the upper 112s come tomorrow, and we will be looking, if we do break the low of 115, we'll be looking down at 114.83, the low pre-market this morning, and then we'll be looking down at the low of yesterday, which was down at 113.52, 113.75. So we could be in for a dollar pullback if 115 breaks. All depends on how the market shapes up tomorrow, but it's very clear that that level is a support that the bulls are rallying around, as we saw a bounce off of that 4 times today. So if you are watching Apple, you want to be putting a key support line at that level to remind yourself to be watching it tomorrow, and there should be a nice little bear trade to be had if that support is lost. So we'll see what Apple does tomorrow. The tech sector, all things considered, held up well, watching QQQ, heavily weighted in the tech sector. Certainly stronger than we saw the S&P 500 during all that Fed reaction. So we'll check back in tomorrow, and I'll see you then.